Well, I'm going to show you how to distill the solution I made. It was made from Concord grapes, water, and a whole lot of sugar. Uh, let's see here. As you can see, there's not very much left after all condensed. I'm going to try to filter this. I can't find my metal filter I had. It's like the one you put in the drain a little bit with the mesh, but this will have to do. Just a regular paper towel folded over twice, and I will be using charcoal that I've grinded down a little bit here. I made it by burning wood and other things of that nature. Okay. Hopefully this holds together. This will be my container. I've been using this for other stuff. I rinsed it out. It's clean, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here twice. And then after the second, you know what? I'm going to do it 3 times. Just for that one thing, make sure this works. Here we go. This is probably going to suck. But here we go anyways. Metal mesh would have fit on here better. I could have made sure it doesn't fall apart or anything. But whatever happens, happens. If I have to filter out charcoal out of this, I have to filter out charcoal. Let's go with the long end. This was an Orbit's gum container. I like because it kind of works. Alright. There we go. I'm going to try not to use it all at once, because I want to apply dry one again to it later. I think with overflow, this should be enough for now. Charcoal is going to help clean out some of the bacteria and make sure that filters out a bunch of the grime or whatever may be in here. I don't think I'll ever have any, but you never know. Let me go ahead and pause this and remove the cap. Well, it has a weird smell to it. It's like a combination of a lager, beer, and wine spirit. Smells pretty good, but I don't want to drink it the way it is. I gotta filter it and dilute this a little bit. This is some pretty powerful stuff in concentration right now. So let's go ahead and pour this in. I should probably say this or not have to say this, but don't try this at home. Normally, I guess if you want to make your own alcohol, you could, but if you're under 21 or something of that nature, don't attempt this. Well, it kind of looks like a Chardonnay, or maybe a Marlowe. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish this up. Appears to be working just fine. I'm a little bit concerned it's gonna kind of over soak on the towel part, paper towel, and fall over the side. Looking pretty good from the top. The charcoal is fine enough to work, I guess. Then again, this was a pretty pure product I used. If I would have used grapes, this would have been different. This was set in the sun for about 4 or 5 months, maybe. I lost track of time. I put it on a Wednesday. I kept track of it for a while, and then I completely forgot about it. As you can see, it's not really giving the yield like if you were to make liters of this stuff. So I'm really going to have to dilute this down. There is a math formula for this, but for the love of me, I don't write it down, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'm going to have to do this for a little bit and then have this sit out for a day or two. Oh, Yep, that's what I was worried about. Alright, let that go down. As you can see, the charcoal, I didn't want the charcoal to go over. That's my guideline to know this is working. It's alright, I'll just clean it up. It's not like I lost too much. I'll just have to put this in a smaller container, that's all. Alright, let's try to finish this off. I'm going to do this 3 more times. I think I have enough charcoal for the current process. As you can see, being pretty fine, it works just fine. I definitely like it now that it's being aerated out, but the paper towel isn't as great as my one. It was supposed to act like a coffee filter and go straight in, but seeing how it's paper, it got soaked to the side and it's dropping off, which means I'm going to have to soak it up. Alright. Still got more to go. Alright, well, let's try to get this done here. As you can see, I still have a bunch, and I only used 1 tablespoon almost. Unfortunately, it's getting everywhere. I'll try to collect that and reuse it, but I'm not gonna promise anything about that part. Maybe if I use another paper towel, I could soak up and reapply it. About 2-3 more times. This one will be done. I'll try to get all this back into the bottle. That is a lot flew over the side. I have a whole entire scientific method of doing this, but this is the basic form of it. Luckily, this is a plastic paper or plastic tablecloth, so you should be able to soak it up just fine. I might try to wring it out and try to save some of this alcohol. I may do another video where I take real grapes and stuff and create it properly and document it. It will take about a month or so to make a decent wine or spirit or alcohol or whatever, but this video is definitely going to have to be age restricted. Yeah, a lot of alcohol is not making it into the bottle, it's dripping over the side. That is almost an ounce of alcohol on the side. Alright. I don't think it's even going in the bottle anymore. No, it's all going over the side now entirely. Or I clogged it up too much, I don't know anymore. This is why I wanted the mesh one I had. I had it a couple days ago out. I was preparing everything and it disappeared. Well, as you can see, it is slowly going down, but now that it's wet, it's not really going through right. Let me get a paper towel for this. I'm going to pause this for a second and then collect this all again. Well, as you can see, there's quite a bunch of it's already being soaked up like this. And it looks like I can add more finally. It just gets harder to pour more in because of the whole thing going over the side. And when this charcoal is wet, it does absorb the liquids, but not exactly leak it through. think it is going through the bottle. I can't tell if that is it or not. And again, I think everything is going over the side. I might have to use another paper towel and repeat the process. Yeah, that's a lot. Tastes okay, but I gotta be careful about how much I drink. I gotta dilute it first. This is embarrassing. I wanted this to go smoothly, but I wanted my filter to be the one doing it, not the paper towel. So it dripped all through instead of doing this. Maybe if I... Oh, see, now it's dripping through. You have to wring it out. Okay, see, there we go. As long as I don't squeeze the bottom part, no charcoal will get inside. Will it drip through now, or is it gonna... Well, I'll throw this in there for now. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick up the side and just kind of wring it out. See if it'll soak up everything else. Good thing I got Clorox wipes for this. This is still kind of sugar based. Alright, here we go. Should use a tripod too, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, most of it fell off the side. Luckily for me, I do have a special bottle I'm gonna put this in when I'm done. It is a sake bottle, or a sake bottle, or sake. It's like cloudy and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that one might work. All right. I'm figuring if I went to the paper towel, it has to be partially cleaned, right? I need to make another filter. Of course, I was going to have some loss from doing this, so give me a second, I'll pause it. Well, I replaced the filter. Let's add the charcoal again. Looks like I'm going to have to make more of this, but that was to be expected. So, here we go. Alright, wait, that may be too much. Alright, here we go. One more. Okay. But as it gets into the drink, it doesn't matter. I'll filter it out anyways. I'll clean it out. Alright, that's probably good enough. Here we go. Alright. I accidentally did this once when I had some grape juice. I had to clean out my closet when I was a little bit younger than myself now. Not too much. And that's it. Let that filter out. Now that's doing that. Let's go ahead and drop this in more so that it can't drip over the side. There we go. Stuff's pretty fine, so it seems like it's doing just great. Alright, looks like it's not going to go over the top anymore. Let's squeeze this. Every time I filter this a little bit, I am going to lose more of it. But by diluting it in water, I'll get it back. I can always make more, but it's going to take time. Let's see here. That's about what? 4 or 5 ounces, maybe. Okay. This might make it a little bit easier on this end. I'm going to wash off the bottle quick. I'm going to pour it back in and then repeat the process. So give me a moment here. Okay, hopefully this will be the last time. I cleaned up the bottle, refilled the thing. I put more charcoal in this time. Hopefully I won't have to filter this out one more time. Just pour it in. So here we go. If I can get towards the center, it won't leak out so much to the side. There is more charcoal, so it might take a little bit longer to go through. As I said, you're going to lose some. It's the same thing with smelting metal. Okay, some liquid is going through now. I really didn't have to do this too much. See, that's what I didn't want to do. Now it's going to leak over the side because it... It's kind of because you can't see in the bottle, but it is dripping through. Just as precaution, squeeze it all into the main section again to stop it on this end. There we go. The only problem about playing with charcoal when you're doing this, your fingers kind of get a little bit dirty. Now it is wet, it should work a little bit better. I figure about half an ounce is pretty much going into the bottle, into there every time. I don't think I'll have to repeat this a third time. I'll just let it sit for a day or so. After I dilute it and kind of mix it up, I'm trying to keep this pure as possible, so I won't be mixing it with any other spirits. Come on, get back into the thing. There you go. You have to keep doing it this way, but there's no option. Okay. I really don't want this dripping on the side, so occasionally I'm just squeezing it right back into the center. It is a little bit sticky, but that's because I used a lot of sugar when I first did this. And sugar really kind of tends to remain. Um, this is a joke. This is what I was worried about. I may try to make a honey mead or a honey one. I don't know. Maybe some grapes, some actual honey inside. I always wanted to try to do after I saw Skyrim. Shouldn't be that difficult. It is kind of awkward with this whole bottle trying to go into a smaller one like this. It wants to go over the lid and exactly do that. So I'll leave it like this just for a second. If I had my real filter, or just go out and buy one again, just like the one, a tiny one that goes in your shower drain, or no, shower drain, your sink drain, this would have been remedied because it would have dripped through the bottom part. And this is also how I release all the trapped ones that got stuck in the charcoal. It's no real difference than chemistry. There we go. Let's unwind this, doesn't fall in. Give me a moment here now. Okay. Let's continue. Of course, most of this is getting trapped in the paper, unfortunately. So it means I'm going to have to drain it out. I think I won't have to do this again because I wasn't using grapes. There isn't any organic material I need to actually drain out of this. So I figured that would do it. Take each end over, let it hit the center. Okay, cool. And again, it won't let me do it very slow either. Or else I'd drip feed this in, but whatever. Actually, I might be able to. You can't tell, I'm slowly feeding it in. And there she is gonna get her little spot on my videos. Okay, Katie, come here. How you doing, girl? How you doing? You being a good girl? Hmm? Yes. She always has to be in my videos. That's what I kind of like about her. She is a little needy at times, especially when you don't pay attention to her. So let's go and finish this up. If I go very slow, it should continue to drain without me have to worrying about overflow and going over the side again, I hope. I'm almost done. And seeing I'm using a cloth here, I don't have to worry about the cat hair. Although it's just sticky, like trying to work with watered down syrup, but there might be an option in the future. Let it dry out, but then I lose the alcohol. Okay, almost done here. So as you can see, I will have to mark this as not safe for children. But then again, I don't get ad revenue, so it doesn't matter. If you're an adult with the account, it won't matter. I don't think I'll get a flag or anything on my videos because I already marked it as not for children. We'll find out. Come on. Give me a moment here. Hi, girl. You gonna say hi? No? You want to just be in the background of the photo? Or the video? Very well. Almost done. It's really weird. When I did taste it, it kind of literally tasted like beer and wine mixed. Pretty sure there's a brand of alcohol like that. I just can't remember off the top of my head. About 12 more times this thing will be done. I'll let it go back in this bottle until I decide to water it down. Come on, almost done. There we go. Okay, perfect. I don't have to pause the video. Almost done here. Okay. Well, next time I go shopping, I'll just have to get a drain, mesh drain filter. Just use that. I can't find my Keurig, but it's alright. It's a little bit less, so it's just gonna pour it back in the bottle now. 2 times by this alone is enough process. I don't want to keep losing more than I have. So that's how much I have after all that. Well, it's about the same line. That's not bad. I can work with that. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. That's about 5 ounces maybe. Alright. I'll clean up the table here when I get done properly. Now I just need to add the water. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not being a moron trying to tempt this here, but here goes nothing. That should be about the equivalent. So maybe a little more than I needed. It'll do just fine. Let's see here. If I leave that out for a day or so, it should evaporate a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave it out for a little bit, let it evaporate, let it get so much flavor back as the water dilutes out. It'll be just fine. So that'll be the end of it now. I figure my pantry is the best option for this, seeing I won't be in there for a day or so. So I'll go ahead and stop it here. And everyone, thank you. This video will be age restricted, and have a nice day.